Hey you guys, it's your girl Sierra and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, it's going to be kind of like a vlog style. We're in my kitchen right now. I am currently going to show you guys my new protein powder that I picked up the other day and what I've been doing to get my protein in. So I made like this little concoction that I found, I think it was like on Instagram. I follow this guy, I believe his name is like VSG Trucker Life, something like that, and he does this, and I just wanted to share my little tip with you guys. Okay you guys, so the protein powder that I picked up is this Genie Pro Next Generation Protein. I heard so many great things about this protein powder, and a lot of people have been mixing it in their beverages so that it's easier for them to get the protein in. Now what I like about this is that it is a look at this beautiful little girl just strolling out. Just sun, you just love laying in the sun, huh mama? Yeah, you my pretty girl. You say hello to everyone. Show everyone your beautiful face, mama. Yes, you my pretty mama. You're so beautiful. Don't bite me. I love you, but don't bite me. You say I'm a supermodel. Is that beautiful? Is the camera beautiful? You are so cute. You just don't like the camera, do you? Alright, so yeah, heard a crap ton of great things about this powder. So what I do is I pour a little bit of the Gatorade. It is cold. Usually I like to do this in the morning when it's still warm and they haven't been in the refrigerator. Then I mix it up so that the powder can dissolve easily. But we're gonna try to mix it in today with it being cold and see if it dissolves. So you guys are actually just gonna find out with me. Hopefully it dissolves down the way I need it to. I love that it's such a tiny scoop and you get 30 grams of protein. So I'm just gonna pour that guy in there. And like I said, all this is the Gatorade poured out into a cup just so that I can mix it. I'm gonna take a knife and mix it to get it to dissolve so I don't have like any lumps or anything like that. Just gonna keep doing this until the powder dissipates because that's nasty. And honestly, as I was doing this, it just reminded me of like Rita's water ice. Oh my god, you guys, last night I did the same exact thing and I put the Gatorade in the freezer and it got all slushy like. Oh, it was so delicious. It was just like a freaking Rita's water ice. That they keep sending me coupons to my house and I'm just tempted. I just want it so bad. Alright, let's see. It still looks a little... no, is that lumps? Yeah, is that lumps, guys? Can you see? I don't know if it's lumps or foam. Hold on. Let's see. Put that, whatever. I'm just gonna put that right there. Looks pretty good to me. It looks just like a little creamy. Alright you guys, so now that it's all mixed, you guys see there's no lumps. It's honestly just looks like creamy Gatorade. I'm going to pour it back into the bottle. I'm gonna kind of bend it so it don't spill. And I know like that foam looks strange, but it doesn't bother me. So I put the lid back on and I'm just gonna give this a nice little shake. And honestly, it looks like regular Gatorade. Honestly, I feel like all the protein powder does is give it a little extra foaminess, as you can see in the bottle. And it doesn't really change the color of the whole thing too much. The flavor, now you can taste it a little bit. Like you can taste like the guy said, like on his post, he said it's really hard to explain what it tastes like, but it's real slight. But when I tell you, it's nothing compared to what a freaking thick ass protein shake tastes like, you guys. And this, like, I can just sip on this and I'm staying hydrated, and I love Gatorade. And I know sometimes you guys are gonna be like, you know, there's a lot of sugar in the regular Gatorade and it's not good for you, but honestly, I don't drink a huge bottle. This is like the mini version. So I'm not really too concerned about that. And I don't really like the artificial sweeteners in the G2, and I just don't like the Gatorade Zero at all. Oh my god, it's just ugh, I can't. So I'm not gonna kill myself. I'm not gonna give myself headaches. I'm not gonna get sick. I'm not gonna sit here and keep getting sick and tired of just drinking water all the time. I switch it up. I throw in some Gatorade. It's not the end of the world. Like, I used to guzzle sodas, iced teas all the time, and one Gatorade with protein powder, 30 grams of protein, trust me, it's not gonna hurt. And honestly, I'm not even gonna be mad if I do like 2 of these a day. So that's 60 grams right there, and that's just by drinking. And this is how I get my protein in, especially on days when Whitney wants to be a little hell and she don't want to cooperate. Like, sometimes she just does not want solid foods and she prefers smoothies and just liquids like these and nonies like that. She's found a little fish. You want to play with the fish, mama? She's always distracting me. Like, this is how I get distracted. I'm gonna be taking you guys with me into the living room. I'm so excited. We actually got a couch. Shout out to Jaden's mom hooking us up with her old couch for moving. Ain't no shame in our game, okay? I told y'all we wasn't really trying to buy a couch anyway, because we want to move to Nevada and we're gonna sell everything here. So we wasn't trying to buy one. So big ups to her. We got a new couch. But so a couple of my subscribers were asking me if I could do a what's in my hospital bag video. So I figured it'd be vlog style because I want to show you guys my protein drink as well. So I have everything spread out on my couch here, and basically this is everything that I felt that I used and took with me when I had my surgery. If you guys know, this isn't like the proper video because, you know, everyone is doing this prior to going to surgery, and then you guys see that they take like an unnecessary amount of extra crap that they don't really need. So I literally sat there and thought, I was like, you know, what did I actually use? Like, what did I need? Like, what was I freaking out about? Like, so there's some things that I used, and there's also some things that I threw in there that I used after when I came home that I felt like really helped me and was very important. And I'll just also mention some things because my babe has them in the other room and I don't even know where to begin to find them. So but I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys the little spread out that I have here, and don't be overwhelmed because I know it may seem like it's a lot of stuff, but it's really not. And I'm also gonna show you the bags that I took with me, and I actually didn't take this all at the same time. I took some in one bag, and then babe brought me the blanket and my robe because once I got there I realized I was super cold. So that's why I'm making this video, to recommend for anyone that's going to get weight loss surgery or just staying a couple nights in the hospital. I felt like these things were very important and they helped me out so much when I went for my visit. And for those that are new to my channel, I had weight loss surgery, VSG surgery to be exact, April 1st, 2019, and I am now just making this video. I should have done this prior, but I don't know what I was thinking. I'll show you guys what I packed and took with me to my hospital visit. Alrighty, so we're gonna start right over here, and here are all like the toiletry things. And I started off, and the good thing is that I actually, you guys know we are going on vacation next week, so this is actually great because some of these things I do need to pack anyway. But we have some wet ones here because you never know if you're walking and touching different things, and you just got to make sure your hands are always sanitized. I also have hand sanitizer that's hooked onto my wallet, so always got that on deck. Also got some Cottonelle wipes just in case you want to wipe your body down. Some people don't like to bathe in like public restrooms and stuff like that, so that comes in handy if you want to wipe your underarms, legs, arms, whatever. Even like the stomach area where the incisions are, where they have like all this sticky tape and shit. I also brought some pads and some tampons because you never know when Flo wants to step in and just be a hoe. Then we also have some Dermalogica, of course. Now these are my go-to products, especially because when I was in the hospital I had really dehydrated, dry skin. Like, you're not drinking water, you don't really have much sustenance in your body, so your skin is like super dry, super flaky. Oh my god, it was disgusting. So I have some special cleansing gel, which isn't the most hydrating, but that's the one that I usually use anyway. Antioxidant Hydro Mist, one of my favorites. Intensive Moisture Balance, the most best suited moisturizer for dry skin. Then I also had some Eucerin. I've always had like a couple of these in like my traveling stuff, so I just took that with me to the hospital. Of course, you got some Carmex because just like your face, your lips gonna be dry too, girl, because like I said, you're not getting that water in when you're getting this surgery. So I also took a hairbrush and a some defining gel. Now actually, I don't know why I took this one. I should have used something that's more holding, but it doesn't really matter anyway because I can give two craps what my hair looked like when I was in the hospital. I used this to just slick it back and pull it up in the bun, and some gel to just hold it in place, and that was about it. Had some two hair ties because, you know, all this hair, we need something to tie it up. And then also I have my toothbrush. This is a cute little toothbrush that my dentist gave me. And I also have some toothpaste. This is Crest, you know, basic regular crap. I also took with me, this was very important, and this helped me out so much. This is why won't it focus? It's like a Vicks Vapo inhaler, and basically what I do is you take this off and you can, hold on, let me see if I can set this down so I can show you guys. Yeah. So you take this off and you just inhale it, and it smells like Vicks Vapor Rub. Now, doing this really helped when I ever had like the sudden whiff of nausea. I know that sounds crazy, but you know, you put Vicks on everything. Like, Vicks is literally the savior. So that scent, for some reason, this and like peppermint, like just to smell it, helped me out so much when I got that nausea feeling. So I definitely recommend to pick up this guy. It's not necessary, but it worked for me, and I figured I'd just pass this little guy along to you guys.
So one thing I did want to point out to you guys was that I know that after surgery, a lot of people complain about gas being one of the main problems and concerns, and as you guys know, that was probably one of the hardest things, like, after surgery. It wasn't more so the pain of the surgery itself, it was the gas. Like, it was so unbearable. And I remember just being in all my little social media groups, like asking people, like, what do I do? Like, what do I do to get rid of this? And now the one thing that I found that helped just a little bit, like I said, was a heating pad. The heating pad, just putting that on my lower back area did help, just to comfort me, like especially when I was laying and resting and stuff like that. But something that I felt like wasn't really mentioned is, like, you know, a way to like relieve gas is to obviously like burp and, you know, fart. And I'm sorry if it sounds like, you know, disgusting or being gross, but something else, like, if you keep in mind, it's like after surgery, you know, your bowels may be like a little backed up. Like, you may need a little assistance, you may need a little friend, a little buddy in the toilet room. Like, and I'm not talking like that, I mean, like, you may need somebody, I mean something to help you go to the bathroom so that you can relieve some pressure and relieve that gas. Now, honestly, just being honest, that didn't really happen for me until like day 4 or 5 after post-op. But something that really did help me, and I just want to throw this in there because maybe, like, you know, if you guys are trying to go to the bathroom like a couple days like after, and you're still while you're in the hospital, maybe you guys could take this with you, it'll help you out. So do keep in mind this was a little pricey. This is called the Colace. You guys know I cannot pronounce names, like Colace, whatever. And basically this is a regular strength stool softener, and I believe this was like $15. Like $15. I was like, yo, $15. But you guys, I was like at my last straw. I was like, this shit better work, and it ended up working, and I felt so much better. And I know that may sound like TMI, but that guy was a lifesaver. Best $15 ever. I went and bought Gas X. I went and I was walking. I was trying to rub my stomach. I was trying to stretch. I was doing everything. But this guy, like I said, it wasn't something that I would pack with me to take to the hospital, because like I said, I didn't really try to go to the bathroom within those first couple days, but I hear some people do. And if you're that type of person and you have that issue, try these guys out. Okay, so moving along, we have some Degree Motion Sense, stress control, just some regular deodorant. You don't want to be stinking up the hospital. So while I was in the hospital, you guys knew I was filming, so these are just a case that holds my SD card so that I was able to edit while I was there. I have an iPhone charger, super important. Got to keep that phone on hand at all times. This is a pair of socks. These are just a black pair of socks that I have balled up, and they've got like cat hair. Literally, the clothes that I'm about to show you, there may be cat hair on them, they may not have cat hair on them. I'm sorry, you know, I'm a cat lover, animal lover. There may be some Ziggies on there too. Tough diddles. You guys already know what the drill is. We're animal lovers over here. We don't care. Try to limit the fur on the furniture though. I'm not about that. So these are some fuzzy socks. You can get these from like anywhere. I feel like the drugstore has them, Walmart has them. I believe my manager actually gave these to us for Christmas. I know, such a cheesy little gift, but I don't know, he tried anyway. But they came in hand when I went to surgery because they're super warm, kept my toes nice and toasty. And yeah, so I like to wear these. And another thing I want to show you guys, so I have them on my feet right now, but I love my sparkle sandals. These are from Fashion Nova, and I believe I got these last year when I went to Miami. Yeah, I ordered them from Fashion Nova. I believe they were like, hello doo-doos. I believe they were like $15 or something like that. So I wore those with these. Yeah, I know, real fashion statement, but once you have surgery, they want you walking around. So they told us that we had to pack slippers, and it's cold as hell in hospitals, so you wanted some warm socks for sure. And those were just some extra ones, just, you know, just in case. So now as for some extra things to just have, because you just never know, headphones along with editing and all that stuff like that. They have a little separate container they go in. I did bring some tissues too. This is an emotional time, girl. You want to make sure that, you know, you bring the tissues. You never know, because and also hospital tissues are rough as hell, and they're not as comfortable as Kleenex. That's all I can say. I'm not bougie, but I'm just saying. And this is what I would put all like my toiletry stuff in, so I'm just gonna put that over there for now. And now I'm gonna show you guys. Okay, so now I'm showing you some of the clothes. So for underwear, I just have some Victoria's Secret boy shorts. Now it's very important that whatever underwear you do pack, they're comfy, they have a nice band, they're very flexible, stretchy. And then I also have 2 pairs of the seamless ones from Victoria's Secret too. These are just like the bikini ones, super simple. Yeah, so I just packed those. I packed 3 pairs. Probably throw in an extra one. I always like to be like on the safe side. You can never have enough underwear, because you never know what's gonna happen. Not saying you will pee yourself or anything. You just never know. So as you guys saw in my hospital visits, I wore this nightgown, and basically I wore this because I wanted to be as comfy as possible. I hate wearing hospital gowns, and every time, like, if you know anything about staying in the hospital, and if you've ever been to the hospital, they come and they visit you, and they always have to check your vitals, and they always have to stab you in the stomach with the what's it called, shots, the blood thinner shots. So it's just easy to have something that you can lift up quickly, and you know, it's not like an inconvenience. You don't necessarily have to wear a nightgown like that. If you're male or you can always wear a short t-shirt, and if you're a female, you could do the same thing. I also brought these as well. Like I said, it's just a tank top, and it has a built-in bra in it without like any underwire or anything like that, which is very important, because
you don't want the underwire poking you in your like ribs or anything like that, depending on where the incision sit. So I brought that with me as well. And then I just have like a pair of black shorts that have freaking Ziggy's and cat hair on them because he was laying on my clothes. And then I just have a pair of sweatpants right here as well. And here is a Body by Victoria's Secret bra. These are one of the most comfortable bras ever. Like, yo, not even gonna stunt you guys real quick. Victoria's Secret's Body by Victoria bra is one of the most comfortable bras I've ever worn in my life. Even being a big piece, one of the most comfortable bras, hands down. That's all I can say. So honestly, if you're concerned about that, I would recommend a bra like that. It does have the underwire in it, but the way it sits on me, it doesn't cut into me. And if you get the size that fits you, you know, that works. But honestly, the way my body is, I just went without a bra. Like, I didn't really care. I just wore a jacket that was big enough that kind of was baggy over, so you couldn't really see that I didn't have a bra on. And I was in the hospital. I didn't really care, so I really wouldn't worry about that too much. I have another couple extra things I want to show you guys, but they're not necessarily necessary, but I needed them when I was there. Like, I was like, babe, can you please get these for me? And he is the realest, and I love him so much. Okay, so one other thing that I wanted to mention that I brought was my bathrobe. Now, my surgeon did mention that, you know, he wanted us to actually bring a robe just so that we felt comfortable. It is super cold in the hospital, so that was the one reason. The other reason is that you're going to be walking around after the surgery, so if you have something like that, like I showed you guys, the nightgown, you didn't want to be too exposed. I would recommend bringing something like that that you can cover up, like maybe even like a sweatshirt, a jacket, something like that. Now I also did bring these two pillows right here. So this is like a neck pillow. The freaking hospital pillows sucked, you guys. Like, they sucked so bad. They were so uncomfortable. So this guy came in handy so much. Really supported my neck. And then I also used this to like sleep on. This is my ice cream cone. And yes, my boyfriend strolled up in the hospital bringing me an ice cream cone pillow. Like, yes, I'm a grown ass adult, but I'm a kid. Like, that's really what it was. And then also he brought me a throw blanket because, like I said, it was freezing in there, and I was so grateful that I was able to have this, and literally it made my stay so much more easier. And even though it was like only 3 days, I like to be comfortable. Like, it's just, it is what it is. You're already, you know, adapting to a whole change. You just had surgery, you want to be comfy. Last but not least, I always have some type of journal, some type of notebook, my planner, something to write in, to jot notes. This is how I keep track of like video content ideas, things that I'm doing, things about surgery, things that, like, you know, I'm just thinking about. Always have something to write in and a pen, of course, and it also helps time go by. I'm not always a person that likes to watch TV. And I don't like hospitals, so I always like to keep myself occupied, and that's why, like I said, I would be editing, I'd be writing in this journal or something like that. But that is it for today's video. I hope you guys liked my quick little what's in my hospital bag. I'm actually going to show you guys what I pack everything up and put it in, and what bags that I actually ended up having while I was there in the hospital. So I'll show you guys, so you guys thinking that, you know, I'm not coming in with like pillows and stuff and blankets over my shoulder. So I'm going to show you guys real quick as I pack everything together. Okay, you guys, so this is what everything looks like when it's packed up. Yes, I know it's a little extra, it's 2 bags, and yes, I know it's extra with this ice cream cone sticking out like that, but I'm extra. I don't care. I'm just kidding. No, but for real, listen, these 2 bags contained everything that got me through my 3-night stay in Jefferson Hospital when I had my VSG surgery. Okay, you guys, so that's the end of today's video. Don't mind this in the background. This is actually another couch. So quick little story real quick. So this was like a huge sectional and our house is too small for that. So our apartment's too small, may I say. Too small for that. So we're giving this to a friend and he has yet to come pick it up. So Christian, if you ever watch this, you need to hurry up and come get your dang couch, sir. Okay? No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, that's a couch right here. Don't mind this craziness. Like this is my life. Like just don't mind it. Just act like you don't see it. Honestly, makes for a really nice backdrop and I'm feeling it. So yeah, but anyway, you guys, so that's the end of today's video. Happy Sunday, you guys. I hope that you guys had a wonderful Sunday. If you're watching this, it might be Monday. Hope you guys have a great day. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys like videos like this, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so you guys are notified every single time I upload. And until my next video, guys, bye.